I'm Thomas Nader, Scientific Substantiation and Engagement Lead at Imperial Brands. On behalf of all my colleagues in the scientific function and beyond, welcome to our GFN Five. I would like to tell you about the Scientific Assessment Framework, or SAF, we use to substantiate our portfolio of next-generation nicotine products, and how it's evolving to meet the challenges of a fast-changing industry, shifting consumer demands, and changing regulatory environments. Imperial Brands is seeking to make a meaningful contribution to the public health concept of tobacco harm reduction, or THR, through our portfolio of potentially risk-reduced nicotine-containing next-generation products, or NGP, for adult smokers with no intention to quit. We believe science has never played a more important role in driving THR. We also recognize that as the wider business continues to innovate at pace, we needed to bring similar innovation to our own processes in terms of how we assess product safety and substantiate their contribution to tobacco harm reduction. This led to our reimagining of the SAF. This slide shows how the SAF used to look previously. It was a rigorous framework composed of several distinct scientific components which together allowed us to build a strong overall picture of our NGP. The results were used to develop scientific evidence packages for regulators to support NGP market launches. The data also allowed us to combat NGP misperceptions and help contribute to the evidence base supporting the NGP relative risk scale, which ranks the THR potential of NGP compared to combustible tobacco at a broader category level. The concept of tobacco harm reduction is brought to life through the simple on-screen equation. However, the slide also shows an important addendum. That is, if significant numbers of unintended audiences begin using NGP, this may act as a gateway into regular nicotine use, including smoking. This would then undermine the public health potential of NGP. So, to help ensure THR succeeds, NGP manufacturers need to strive to ensure we maximize the transition of adult smokers while minimizing unintended use. This is where the revised SAF comes in. The new SAF is a holistic framework which evaluates the product safety of our NGP while substantiating their tobacco harm reduction potential. It's been designed to help Imperial Brands bring exciting new NGP to market more rapidly and efficiently than ever while maintaining our rigorous testing regimes. Here's a quick overview of each stage of our NGP assessment within the SAF. The initial stage of SAF is product characterization science. Here, research includes analyzing our NGP to understand their specific chemical composition and stability before comparing them to cigarette smoke to demonstrate they contain fewer and lower levels of harmful chemicals. Next, in biological science, we conduct in-depth toxicological research exploring whether the reduced levels of harmful chemicals in our NGP translate to reduced in vitro biological responses. Clinical science focuses on pharmacokinetic studies to assess the blood nicotine delivery of our NGP and if they reduce subjects' desire to use nicotine. This gives us an understanding of whether adult smokers are likely to accept the products as smoking alternatives and about any potential concerns for abuse liability and whether our NGP have good safety profiles. Behavioral science can be broken down into two subcategories: perceptions of our NGP and actual NGP use. Focusing on perception studies, we want to understand the main reasons for subjects intending to use our NGP, ensuring any risks are well understood by both smokers and non-smokers, and that we minimize unintended appeal and intentions to use by non-smokers. Meanwhile, actual use studies help us understand the potential of our NGP to transition adult smokers with no intention to quit away from combustible cigarettes or to reduce their smoking in close to real-world scenarios. Our computational science employs sophisticated mathematical modeling of wider potential population health impact of our NGP. We believe this important real-life information reflecting rates of NGP initiation and usage is crucial to evaluating the future impact of our portfolio on wider population health. As a responsible manufacturer, our commitment to fully understanding consumer NGP usage and monitoring all aspects of consumer safety continues once products are in market. Our comprehensive post-marketing surveillance program includes processes to ensure any consumer-reported adverse events associated with NGP usage are captured and assessed in accordance with relevant regulatory guidelines. We also proactively monitor available medical and scientific literature as well as evidence presented in scientific congresses. All these activities support the longer-term assessment of our NGP. Last but not least is our underpinning holistic product safety assessment. This helps ensure any potential safety risks related to NGP design, manufacture and usage are identified and mitigated through product design and features, quality controls or labeling. The dynamic process involves a comprehensive review of the data generated across the entire SAF. So, we hope you now have a clear picture of our rigorous new scientific assessment framework, which we adapted to meet the challenges of the ever-shifting NGP landscape. But it's not just the broader framework itself that's evolving. Our research is also changing to better meet the needs of today's and potentially tomorrow's regulatory challenges. For instance, our company position is not to test on animals, so we are increasingly using novel cellular assays in our biological science. Finally, excitingly in 2023, we are taking our science directly to our NGP markets themselves as we embark on 2 separate actual use studies involving our latest vape product, Blue 2.0, and our heated tobacco system, Pulse NID. So, while the world of NGP continues to evolve at pace, our science is also evolving to meet the needs of our consumers, public health, regulatory bodies, as well as our business and more. This is a pivotal time for the nicotine industry, and Imperial is excited to see what the future holds. I encourage you to find out more about the new SAF and all our NGP research at the Imperial Brands Science website. Thanks for listening to our GFN 5, and we hope you enjoyed the conference.